Welcome to the Freedom for Humanity, or FFH, podcast, the show where we dive deep into the digital world and unpack the issues that affect us all. I'm your host, Shay Starr, and today we're talking about a topic that's been on everyone's lips: online freedom of speech, big tech censorship, and your rights as a user. Today, we have Bridges Gibson, and he is the founder of the Flutter app.
Hey, a little nervous, but thank you, Shay, for having me, giving me the opportunity to talk about this project and my viewpoints on censorship and freedom of speech.
You're welcome, Mr. Gibson. We are very happy to have you. So look. The internet has become the modern-day town square, where ideas are shared, debates are had, and movements are born. But the question is, who gets to speak in this town square? Like, who decides what can be said and what gets silenced?
Hey, Shay, so that's a really good question. That's really the million-dollar question. So with platforms like Facebook and Instagram, having a massive influence over the public, it's becoming increasingly important to understand that where the line is being drawn here, and so you got to understand where the line is being drawn from moderation to full-blown censorship.
Absolutely. And it's not just about what we can say, but also about who's listening. With recent events, we've seen users from all walks of life being deplatformed or shadow banned, raising serious questions about transparency and accountability.
Yeah, you're right, Shay. So let's not forget that these platforms, they are actual businesses. Right? It's not a public utility, and they also have terms of service like any other online business would, and these users agree to these terms, right? But it seems like some of this censorship that happens it's on like a whim. You know, if you say the wrong thing or post the wrong thing, it's, and it's not to what they want you to post, or, if you're giving away too much information that they don't want people to see, then they're going to ban you or they're going to censor you. And it's unjust, it's taking away your right to speak freely, your right to an opinion.
Which brings us to the heart of the matter: users' rights. In this digital age, do we have a right to be heard, or is access to these platforms a privilege that can be revoked at any time?
Whoa, you're asking the right questions here. You know what? I mean, the truth is we have the right? You have the right to be heard on any platform, anywhere you are, and even in any given state, in actuality, in real life. That's your right. That's your privilege. I mean, it's in our Constitution. You have the right to speak freely at any given time. They shouldn't be revoking your right to speak freely. Okay, I don't believe in that. That's one of the reasons why I decided to pursue this project that I'm working on, the Flutter app, because I believe that you have the right, all people have the right to express themselves in any form, shape, fashion that they want to. Nobody has the ability, nobody has the right to play the higher authority to say, no, you can't say this. I don't believe in that. But here's the thing. I can also understand that there are some people that need to be protected from other individuals. What do I mean by that? Well, there are some people that need to literally be protected from certain hate speeches, misinformation, and harmful content. I do understand that aspect, but it has to be. It's I guess it's delicate, but at the same time too, the basis of principle of freedom of speech is what we should be allowed. What is in our Constitution, and what people should hold on to and grasp very firmly, because if we allow the government, if we allow big tech companies to take away our freedoms, then we become mindless drones. That's my personal opinion.
It's a delicate balance and one that we'll continue to explore, but for now, let's open the floor to our listeners. What do you think about online freedom of speech and big tech censorship? Where should we draw the line? That's all the time we have today. Thank you for joining us on FFH. Remember to follow or subscribe for more discussions on the digital dilemmas of our time. I'm Shay Starr, and until next time, keep the conversation going.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now.